So this here's the trailhead, and the good news is apparently I'm the only one here, which I find unusual for Saturday, but it is early. It's just a little after 8. The trail is there, but it's not marked. But my DeLorme Earthmate got a satellite fix and confirms I am in the right spot. So those there are the Pentler. Those are the Pentlers. That's the Pentler range. On the other side of the Big Hole Valley, well, I guess on the north side of the upper Big Hole Valley. And then if you look in the distance down there is the Big Hole River. The upper Big Hole River. Well, good morning. It is, let's see here. It is Saturday, June 26th, 2021. I am in the West Pioneers. I am on the, I think the last section of I've been in these mountains a lot of times before, but I've never been here. These lakes have been on my list for many years. I just never made it in here, into these lakes. I've been to the northwest of here and northeast of here, I'm sorry, and then to the south of here many times, but first time into these lakes. They're stocked with west slopes. But one of the things I've learned in here for those trying to get here is that the trail has been rerouted. It's been rerouted a good amount, going from I guess it'd be east-southeast to east-northeast, and it puts you, the directions to the lake, I think it puts you kind of backwards. So kind of chronologue all this, so in the hopes that people that watch this and want to go in here have a little bit better understanding that the 2016 Forest Service topo maps aren't right. So more to come. I'll see you at the lake. I'm assuming I'll find it. So there's supposed to be an unmarked trail that heads off to the east somewhere up here once I junction. Anyway, more to come. So I gotta go this way. I gotta head south, and I think there's a climb involved a little bit, and then I've got to find a trail an unmarked trail that goes off to the left here and crosses. So this appears to be our unmarked trail. The junction back here, you can't really see it in the trees. Show it on the way back. It's not marked or not signed, but the trail seems pretty obvious, so I'll go ahead and follow it. This is, so far, it's been about 3 miles. I was expecting this to be about a 2.5 mile hike at the very most, but because of how this trail has been rerouted to the south, yeah, it's a little bit longer. So hopefully I'll be at the lake in 10 to 15 minutes. Looks like a burn area in here. Those mountains there, those lofty peaks, are the East Pioneers. We are getting close. I think the lake's up ahead, maybe about a 1/4 mile. So here's your lake in the West Pioneers. Pretty little lake. Yeah, let's see what we can see here. So it's right about a little over 3.8 miles in here. So it took me almost 2 hours to get in here. Longer, obviously longer than I thought it would, but like I say, the trail's been rerouted. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I brought my waders in here. There's some shallows here, but it looks like it gets deep out there. No fish rising that I'm seeing. This area over here looks interesting, and over there, that's probably where I'll end up. I'll probably walk it and see what I can see. Wow, real pretty lake, real pretty. Some nice campsites right behind me. So there's one campsite. And it looks like there's another one over here. I'm guessing that area, these are nice campsites in here. Well established. Looks like there's, I mean, obviously there's established campsites in here, but just judging from the down timber, it doesn't look like these are, you know, hammered in terms of use. I'm guessing that area I pointed out to you further down the shoreline probably has some too. So I brought my waders in. I've seen 2 rises right out here in this shoal area. Probably the same fish, but it does suggest that I'll be able to use the ant in here. I have seen a lot of ants in the way in. Probably what I'm going to do, you know, there's a lot of shallows here, and it looks like I can get my waders on and get out here a good ways, and just kind of work the shoreline. I think that that's going to be the ticket, and at least I saw some fish rising, so I'm going to explore a little bit before I rig up and get to fishing. Boy, you know, this is sure a pretty lake. It really is. Yep, there they are. There's, I don't know, I've seen there's another one. There's a bunch of fish working in here. A bunch of fish working in here. Yeah, out there. Yeah, I think I'll put my waders on, and all I need to do is get out here a few feet, looks like they're, I don't know what they're keying in on, but I'll start off with my little black ant and see how she goes. Wow, fish working all over the place. Looks very promising. As I said, it's Saturday, June 26th. First time in here. I think this lake sits, I think it's around 8,400 feet. It's about 3.8 miles in here. I'm in the West Pioneers of southwest Montana. Wisdom is over here. Wisdom, Montana's over here. I don't know, 14 miles, something like that. Did I mention this is a pretty lake? This is a pretty lake. Fish rising all over the place. This has 3-year-old West Slope cutthroats in it. This is a nice lake. This would be a good place to camp at. Certainly looks like it's bear country. Very pretty lake. So this is my first hike of the year. It was 3.82 miles is what my Delorme Earthmate said, and it took me a little while to get in here. The trail, like I said, has been rerouted to the south, so it's longer than what I thought by looking at the maps. Still, it's a decent climb in here. It's probably at least 1,100, 1,200 feet coming in, maybe more. But if you're, it's one of those trails that if you're looking for an early season hike in to to get your high country legs after a long winter of fattening up, this one is a good candidate. Beautiful lake. Very impressed with it. I'm not real sure. These are 3-year-olds in here. I'm not real sure how big they're going to be. We'll see. They look a little on the small side, but I also know that when you're judging them by what you see rising out there, it can be deceiving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my new 10-foot Echo Lago fly rod together and put my floating fly line on, and I'm going to start off with an ant. And we'll see how it goes. So I've been in the water about 5 minutes. And I've got a fish. And he feels like a decent fish. So this would have 3-year-olds. It was stocked in 18. So this should have 3-year-olds. And he's a nice fish. He looks to be about 12 inches. Oh yeah, he's nice, very nice fish. Nice, wow, he is nice West Slope. Wow, fat, look at that. That's a nice high, wow, that's a nice high country cut. My first high country cut of the year, wow. And I should have brought my net, huh? Look at him. So he's about 13 inches. 13, 14 maybe, he may go 14. Look at him, gorgeous. Gorgeous fish. All right, let's release him here. Give you one more look at him before we let him go. Back you go. That's a super nice fish. So I missed one in here just a minute ago. This might be the one that I missed. He's another nice, oh, beautiful fish. This might be a male. You know, this looks to be a male. He's pretty. Wow. Yep, got a kipe and everything. Oh boy. That's a nice fish for a 3-year-old. Look at him. Here, bud. There you go. So I think what we got going on here, these fish are keying in. I'm seeing some duns on the water. I think we've got a calibadas hatch going on here. Yep, they're popping up all over the water. These mayfly duns are. So the ant's working good, but a parachute Adams would be ideal right now. And these are big, strong fish. They're taking the ant. They're being very opportunistic, but it's rare. This is the time of year for it. It's rare you run into a, you know, calibadas hatches are pretty common, but it's rare you ever hit one in the high country. This is pretty cool. There we go. Another pretty fish. These are 3-year-olds. Fat, really. Wow. Wow, they're like slabs. Wow. Look at that. My goodness. Wow. Back you go. So there's a bunch of them working right out here. I'm going to see if I can get another one out here. There's a bunch of them working right out here in front of me. Hopefully the fly's floating. Yeah, there's something I'm not liking. There we go. Yeah, this here is what this is a big deal. These fish are just holy. I just missed one. So yeah, this, you can see these duns popping up all over the place, and these fish are just holy cow. They're keying in on them. Wow. This is just, wow, this is crazy. I haven't, wow, this is amazing. Now they're hitting the ant, so I'm not going to switch over, but I could. And not until I see a refusal. Yep, I missed him. That was my fault. Missed him. Yeah, I've missed about 4 fish here. Yep, these are mayfly duns. Yep. Calibadas duns. Up. Missed him. See, I wasn't paying attention. All right. Let's put one out there. Missed him. And they may be some of these may be short striking me now. We'll see. I don't know if you can see the fly out there on the water, but just a hint of pink out there from the little yep, there we go. Oh, I lost him. Oh well. So one of the things I need to do here is I need to refloat the fly, put some more floating. All right, here we go. So I'm going to dry the fly off. I just put some floating on it. We're going to dry the fly off by false casting. We'll put him back out there and see if we have any takers. There we go. I lost him. Is this crazy or what? Pretty cool. High Mountain Lake and a calibadas hatch. These are mornings that you dream about. Man, another happy customer. These are fat, well-built fish. This is another nice fish. Oh yeah, nice little male. Oh, he's a big guy. Wow, look at that fish. Wow. So I'd like to get a picture of him too, if I can get into shore without, you know, breaking an ankle here. Yeah, I'd love see if we can get him in here real quick. Oh boy, he's a, holy cow. This is a nice fish. Wow. Oh. I mean, he's a big guy. He's nice. That's a nice fish. Okay. Got some pictures. Now we're going to try to get the fly out and get him out of there. Here we go. Holy Toledo, that's big. Well, that's him again. Back you go. He's a little tired. So my very next cast after that one fish, I hooked and I had one that I missed. I threw out again, and I have another super nice fish. These are 3-year-olds. I can't imagine what they're going to be like next year as 4-year-olds. These are some super nice fish. This is another big guy. Beautiful fish. Big old cut. Got a whole school of these fish right here in front of me. This is a big old guy. Alright, wow, he's big. Wow. Look at him. Wow. Holy Toledo, he's big. My goodness. This fish, this is probably a 16-inch fish. I should have brought my net. This is crazy. Holy cow. This is the biggest west slope I've ever caught. Look at him. Holy Toledo. This might be a 7-year-old. This is probably a 7-year-old. Wow. From 20... When was this? Was stocked in 18. So 4 years... would have been 14, is that right? Yeah, this would have been from 2014. This guy, big old male, look at him. Wow. That is crazy. All right, so what we're gonna do here, let him go. Look at him. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right, bud. All right, let's get the fly out of your mouth here. There you go. One last look at the big old guy. Look at him. There you go. This is getting ridiculous. It's like a fish every cast. Not that I should complain. After that big guy, I just caught another one, and now I've got this guy. No. All right. There we are. Probably can't see him out there, but just a touch of pink on the fly. It's a black foam mat with a, I've got a red, kind of a red parachute on him. Red tags just so I can see better. And there's fish even close in. There's fish right in front of me. Right in front of me. They cruised right by me. So these fish, they're hunting these calibadas, and they're getting rather aggressive because of it, and they're getting kind of bold coming into the shallows like this. I'm seeing schools of them. It's amazing. It's a good thing I already had my fly tied on, because seeing all this out here, I wouldn't be able to, my hands would be shaking so bad. Yeah, there's just some right out in here. This is crazy. There's a big one, big one. Wow, he's big. He may be that same one that I caught a little bit ago. So my fly's kind of dragging here, and I'm kind of being an idiot by not recasting it. I'm probably being a little greedy on it though, just to see if these fish, I got fish rising all around me right now. Yeah. I'm going to recast this thing. I'm going to put it right out here. Okay, keep an eye. I've got two of them kind of in the vicinity here. We'll see what happens. Well, this is the longest I've gone without a a strike in a while. This is just freaking crazy. So I got a school that are swimming right in front of me, and I just, wow. Yeah, they've really, wow. This is just crazy. I had like 6 of them swim right in front of my feet. This is crazy fishing. Wow. So I'm going to put some, there's a bunch of them right out here. I'm going to put one right there. Oh, look at them. Holy, look at the, oh, wow. Oh, missed him. Lost him. Just put it right in the middle of the boils. Yeah, I'm not stopping to eat lunch either. I'm milking this for all it's worth. Okay, so there's, I miss, and I'm gonna tangle up really bad if I'm not careful here, so. It's hard not to just try to cast everywhere, every time you see this. So I got 2 kind of working their way towards me, I hope. Keep your eye on the fly. This appears to be another nice male. And he's headed, whoa! No! No, you don't! He's headed for, there's a log right in back of me, and he's headed right for it. Boy, this is a smart fish. He's another super nice male. Another super nice. There we go. All right. So I'm going to show you what we got going, what's responsible for all this. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see him or not on my shirt. But that is the calibadas dun. That is the speckled dun. That's what's causing all of this. It's mayfly that hatches in still waters and very slow waters. And they're multi-brooded, meaning he's gone now. But they're multi-brooded, meaning that they hatch several times a season. Generally, their sizes are different. They're generally a 16. But that's what's got these fish so keyed up right now is this hatch that's going on. And I just missed one because I wasn't paying attention. Throw it out again here. There's a bunch of them right out in front of me here. All these fish are doing is they're seeing the feed trough here with all these duns on the water. I've run into some hatches sometimes before, but nothing ever like this. I've never run in to a full-fledged calibadas hatch in the high country. This is the very first time. I have never seen anything like this. And I've been doing this since I was 16. Now he didn't like that. I had a refusal right there. So if these fish get selective to where they won't take the ant, yep, I had another one just refuse. Then what I'll do is I'll put on a parachute Adams. Now that I can see, the sun's kind of trying to peek out here, and you can kind of see how they're acting towards it. I haven't been able to see it before, and so it looks like I'm getting rises and some misses, but they could be short striking it. There we go. So I don't know if the camera shows it, but there's calibadas duns. They're buzzing all over the air is filled with them. There's one right there on my hand. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there's one right there on my hand. That's about a 16. That's a little guy. How about that? There you go. Yeah, this is, wow. Stupid fishing almost, huh? I missed him. You know, I'm sure this lake probably fishes good. Normally, this here is just, you know, it's crazy because of, well, I've got duns all over me. I've got, holy, wow. Somebody needs to take a picture of that. That is awesome. I've got a bunch of them on me. I've got probably a dozen of these on me. There's a bunch of them right in front of me. Ah! And I wasn't paying attention, and I got one. Yeah, there's fish right out in front of me. It's crazy. Wow. Oh, you can't see. Look at, I don't know if you can see this on my, look at my arms. I don't know if you can see that at all, but that was, I got a bunch of them. All right, so looks like I kind of got this guy in the dorsal there, and I gotta get him in and get him done, get him unhooked. Probably because I wasn't paying attention. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Now there is some potential bad news to all of this, and that is depending on this hatch probably is, it's probably been they occur daily, basically until the brood has all hatched. So this is a nice fish. This is a very nice fish. So yeah, it occurs daily until, you know, until the brood hatches all out. And so depending on how long it's been going on, there will be a point where these fish, they, you know, if the hatch is heavy enough and there's enough days, they'll basically gorge themselves, and they'll get to the point where all they want to do is sit on the bottom and digest food, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen this afternoon. There's another nice fish here. Very nice male here. But these calibadas hatches like this, they even bring the big fish out, even in trophy trout waters. But here, you know, in the high country, wow, this is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. Never. Another beautiful male. Look at him. Look at that guy. Wow. Oh my goodness, he's something else. Wow. Look at him. I don't know, this could be another 7-year-old. I'm not sure. Wow, he's big. Wow. Okay. I need to get him off. He's oh. Yeah, I know, Buster. Alright. There we go, bud. There you go. Now he didn't like that. I had a refusal there. And it could be because I need to grease the fly in the leader again. They're right in front of me, these fish are. Amazing. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to pivot and I'm going to cast over here because there's a bunch of them over here. Missed him. He's a little guy. I missed one just now. Missed him. Wasn't paying attention. I might need to move here. These fish are... Yeah. Missed him. It's a big old guy right up there. Oh, these fish are acting crazy. There we go. Whoa! Well, I lost him. I got tons all over me. It's another nice fish. Look at all the duns. These fish are rising right in front of me out here. And there's just so many bugs on the water that they're, I'm basically trying to compete with all of these bugs that are out there. Not that I'm complaining, I'm doing good. I missed him.
Well, I'm sitting down for some lunch, and it's I don't know, 2:15 or so. This is some of the finest fishing I've ever had. Amazing with all of this calibadas hatch going on. I switched over to a parachute Adams, and I don't know how many fish I've caught. A lot of fish. A lot of very nice fish. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fish a little bit more after lunch, and then I don't know, I'll probably head out of here at 3:30, maybe 4 o'clock. Pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good fishing. I mean, I'm sure this lake is good anyway, but you know, when you got a calibadas hatch going on, I've caught a lot of big fish too. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I've read about this, but I've never caught one. Never caught a calibadas hatch in progress at a high country lake. Amazing. Yeah, it's just after lunch, and I've got another really nice fish here, a little nice male that I didn't know I had. Look at him. My departing shot. I had a really fine day of fishing. I caught and released well over 30 fish. I lost count. It was a phenomenal day of fishing. People showed up. There's 2 or 3 groups of people in here, but plenty of room to fish. The peaks, the high peaks of the East Pioneers are in the distance.